And hello to all my friends. I'd like to welcome you in. My name is Scott Sagent, and today I'll be doing your Singles and Couples Love Tarot. This series is going to be airing on the 7th, again on the 17th and the 27th, with updated information each time. Every single month. This is going to be replacing the shorts that used to air on those same days. So we're basically giving you guys what you care the most about, which is love readings. And we're looking at both, not just love in general, but we're looking at singles as well as couples. You're going to get both. This is going to be a very fast-paced reading all together in one shot. I'm going to be using 6 different decks. I think you can see them at the bottom of your screen there, all laid out. And I've already shuffled them ahead of time. That's going to save us a lot of time. And we're just going to do the ritual cuts as we go, and we're going to get right into it. Let me show you what this is all about. Very exciting to be sharing this new series with you all. All right, and we are ready for Virgo. Virgo's turn. We have to ritual cut this deck as well as the Angel Oracle card deck too. That one's ready. This is going to be Virgo, Pisces, and Libra that share this deck. And here we go. Virgo singles and Virgo couples. Short and sweet for my Virgos. Not a lot to say there as far as major themes. Let's see what they got in store for you. Virgo singles. A lot of activity going on. Busy, busy, busy. This 10-day window presents itself as good opportunities to be busy in your love corner. This is going to be different for everybody. This could be spending time with family members and friends and all that kind of stuff. For others of you, this may be just a lot of dates or a lot of activity in the love corner. As far as dating and going on dates, meeting people, all that kind of correspondence comes up. So a lot of busy activity here. For a lot of you, this has been hard work, or at least you view this as hard work. Maybe this is just like, oh gosh, here I got to do all this. I got to log on and I got to write all these people back, or whatever it is for you. They show there's an element there of hard work and learning through this process, through this being single process, and that busyness activity. It doesn't really say if it's positive or negative. I view it as relatively positive. Otherwise, if there was something I had to warn you about, they would have told me that. They didn't do that. They basically just said busy and hard work. That's kind of the vibe there for Virgo singles. As I get into my Virgo couples, the first thing they want to talk about is fighting, small little fights, disagreements, or pulling time between two different places. That's really the theme there. It's make sure that you can balance the relationship as best you can. Don't spend too much time at work, for example, or at the gym, or whatever it is for you. You really want that balance between different areas of your love corner with the other corners. They show a lot of you are hanging on to old ideas that may not do you justice. They really need you to start thinking of new ideas, or at least stop thinking of the old bad ideas. That's really the main theme for my Virgo couples. Not really a lot to say as far as the theme, but they want you to pay attention to those small little fights, disagreements, or the tug of war between two things. And a lot of this is going to be energetic and work related for most of my Virgos. That's usually what it is for Virgos. It's very much work. But at the same time, there's nothing bad coming in here. They're just letting you know, don't sweat this stuff. This is, not anything to destroy the relationship over, or, don't let it, it's just basically no big deal. That's what we're showing there for Virgo couples. Now as we get into Pisces, Pisces is next. Pisces singles right here. And Pisces couples. Discard. It's going to be read as is. Okay, Pisces is ready. For Pisces singles, they want to talk about you really holding the key to your success here, being single. They do want to say that you need to tread a little lightly here. They show in this deck it's a bird holding a key. So they show that you have the power to make this what you want. At the same time, that key is actually a pin inside of a grenade. So you have to be kind of careful how you tread, or you could blow up your whole love corner. Now this is, an energetic type deal, but basically it's saying to be careful who you choose, who you spend your time with, who you associate with. Don't deal with anybody who is just kind of putting on a show like they care about you and really don't, or really are looking for something else. Over here I have the Ace of Pentacles inverted. That's something brand new. It's coming in blocked. So it's either not here yet, or it's just not the right time, or it's not the right person. But at the same time, I like the way this looks because you have full control over this. They're not showing that you're lacking any control or you need to exert more control. It's saying that things are going the way they're supposed to right now. So good things to see there, Pisces singles. Pisces couples really need to be more authoritative with the money and the finances within the couple relationship, within the basically within the relationship. Really need to tie this thing down. It's kind of out of control, kind of popping. Finances are popping, perhaps out of control, and it may not even be in your control. This may be something like breaking, and now we got to put a couple hundreds of dollars into an oven or a new refrigerator or anything that just comes up. So anyway, they really need you to be authoritative with your money, with your finances, with the way you spend. They're saying that, my Pisces couples, you don't have the full picture right now. You don't have all the information. I have the High Priestess card inverted. They're saying that there's information being withheld from you, or that is not flowing right now. So you don't know the whole story about what's going on here. At the same time, they want you to take great authority over this. So that goes back into what I said at the very beginning about taking authority over your finances. They're basically saying be your own boss here and take full control over this. It's the Emperor. It's the God card in tarot. So it's basically the universe saying, hey, go ahead and take care of this. You might not have all the information, but you don't need it right now to take care of at least this situation. And as the information comes in, then adapt as you see fit. So that's what I have there for Pisces. Next we move into Libra. Libra singles and Libra couples. Libra couples, big theme there. All the energy coming in very, very clean, very, very good. Okay, Libra singles, they show action. We have action moving forward with prayers, with thoughts, but also with physical. So this could be doing things in the physical plane, such as, dates, real life things. So it's not just like etheric and through the air, like, talking to somebody through text message or over the phone. That's like through the air, right? So they're talking about action in person. So live action here comes up for your love corner. This may not even be, relationship type stuff as far as people that you're dating or meeting. This could also be family members that can come up here, going out with friends, all that stuff. A lot of good action comes up these next 10 days for my Libra singles. They do show needing to, old lessons kind of looming over you and kind of hanging over you like a shroud or like a rain cloud, perhaps, kind of like you peeking through it, like, well, do I really want to go through this again? And it's basically the universe saying, have you learned your lesson from this? For the most part, they show that you're kind of in a neutral ground with it. So they're not saying that you're moving forward with the lessons that you've learned, but you're not moving backwards either. You're just kind of in this present moment type of deal where you're just contemplating, you're thinking about what you actually want, and is it worth the time, and is it worth the energy? All that kind of stuff is coming up there. So that's what we have for Libra singles. As we get into Libra couples, they show acting in strength. It's a very good time to be courageous if you're my Libras in a relationship, coupled up. Clairsentience card comes up. That's basically notice reoccurring physical and emotional feelings. They signify important things. In divinity, it's basically like the angels trying to help you out here, getting to purge certain energies, all this stuff coming back from the past, all that kind of stuff. They're saying that you have all the tools now to deal with this. You can move forward with this in strength. It's what they want you to do, not in weakness. Do it in strength. For a lot of you, they show the three. There's three people involved in this. It doesn't mean in your relationship, but this can expand out to family members. There's three very important people as far as what this means to you. I'm assuming you're one of them, and there's two other people here or that are involved, or maybe just three other family members or something like that. There is a new journey here going on with the Fool card. It is a reminder to make sure you're cautious as you move forward down this new journey. It's very exciting. It's very, enthralling and joyous, but at the same time, the Fool usually walks his path along the edge of a cliff. That's why it's so exciting. So the advice is it's great as long as you don't fall off the cliff. So that's really the advice there for my Libra couples, is just maybe be a little cautionary these next 10 days with whatever new you're doing in the relationship and what you're attacking and what you're solving and all these kind of things. Just kind of tread lightly and pay attention to those emotional and physical feelings, because they brought up that with the angel card. Very important there for my Libras. Next we move into Gemini. We're going to switch decks, so I need to ritual cut that again. That one's fine. So here we go for Gemini. Same deck is going to be used for Capricorn and Cancer. And then we're ready to run here. There we go. Gemini singles. Completely blocked. We're going to discard in a minute and see what they want to do with that. Gemini couples. That's going to be good to go. Over here I need a discard. They want that red as is. Okay, that's interesting. All right, so Gemini singles coming in completely blocked. Let's see why. First thing they want to talk about is that for a lot of you, there's stuff going on at work, or work projects, or new work things that are just taking priority here. Basically, your work corner is taking all the energy up for a lot of you in regards to this. My single Geminis, they show that there's an incompletion here, so this has not been all wrapped up, and maybe it's just a time, kind of a time suck. It's just like your work needs the effort right now, more so than your love corner. That's really the vibe of what's going on here. But at the same time, like, this is okay with a lot of you Geminis. I feel like this is not really beating you up. You're not in a bad emotional spot. They're actually saying you're getting really interested in something. So I don't know what aspect you're getting interested in, but it's the card it's the Four of Cups, and it's coming in inverted for me. So it's the opposite of boredom and discontent. So that's why I say you're getting interested in something. It's getting exciting. Things are intriguing you. Whatever it is, whether it's, the work thing, whatever's going on at your work that's getting perhaps interesting, or maybe how it evolves into your love. Whatever it is, there's something in there that you're taking great interest in these next 10 days for Gemini singles. Gemini couples, they show rest and relaxation and peace. It's like, oh, okay, we're good. Very much a beach type vibe, hammock on the beach, just kind of relax. Not a lot of activity right now. And that might be the way you want it. For some of you, they show that, things have been upside down. There's been a level of unsuccess here in the relationship with something, perhaps that you're getting past now these next 10 days. This is hopefully going to turn around at some point. That's what they want. They want you to turn this unsuccess into success, and it's emotional success. So very much in your love corner. This may not even be about your relationship partner. This could also be about, something going on within the family or within your group of friends. So there's something unsuccessful there, or at least it's a feeling. It's a feeling of yours, or a feeling that you experience because you're so close to somebody else going through this. So that's what comes up for Gemini couples. Next we move into Capricorn. Capricorn singles. Big theme there. And Capricorn couples. Okay, we have to do discards here, discard there. That's going to be read as is. Discard here. Also read as is. So we do have quite a bit of blockages here for Capricorn. They want us to read it regardless. We're going to get through it just fine. And I need an angel card here. Let's start there. Capricorn singles, they say you have everything you need right now to move forward. There's nothing that you need to wait on. There's no extra piece of information you're missing, or there's nothing going on with that. The only thing that you have to deal with is just stuff that's out of your control. Bad luck. Let's say you haven't met anybody decent in a while or something like that. Out of your control. If you're trying to, meet somebody great and attract the kind of person you're wanting to attract, it's not your fault they didn't come by or come through. It's basically that's the circumstance that you're going with. They're saying don't let that turn your strength into weakness. They show you're doing a really good job moving forward with courage here. For a lot of you, this is getting over something. We have the Tower card inverted, so a lot of you have overcome a breakup or something like that from your past, something holding you back. And I'm not worried about it because you've overcome it, but at the same time, let's leave it there. Let's remember what you've learned from it, move past it so you don't attract it again. We have gifts from God with the Oracle card. So they're saying that they're bringing you gifts. So open your arms to receive them. So perhaps some of you may be being extremely picky, and that's fine for the most part. I think being picky is a good thing, but you don't want to be too picky that you miss good opportunities. So really just keep your eyes open as you move forward here, and don't worry so much about any strokes of bad luck that does have a chance of permeating these next 10 days. I do have that here. But regardless, it's a very good time for you to move forward in strength. That's really what they want me to push here for you. And, be open to the gifts that are going to be presented to you. So all good things there. Just once you get out of your own way, that's really what it is, Capricorn singles. All All right, so Capricorn couples. The first thing they want to bring up here is taking good authority with the finances. So a lot of you have been doing that, or that's the advice. You know, a lot of you have been doing that or need to continue to do that. Finances are a big important thing for the relationship for a lot of my Capricorns these next 10 days. Very important not to waver on anything financial. Now onto the rest of the message, the love message. They do show that there are some things that you don't know here, Capricorn, and it's okay. It's not the time to know things. Information is either being withheld or you don't have all the facts. You don't know everything that's going on right now within the situation of your love corner, which can expand out. It's not just your love relationship, but it could also be family related or friends related here. There's something kind of clouded in a shroud of mystery, something you don't know. And it's not really the time to figure it out either. They show the Hermit card inverted. So for a lot of you, this means, it's a time to be around other people. It's not a time to be alone right now. It's really a time to either be with your partner or with your family or with your friends. Really important time to do that these next 10 days for Capricorn. And that's a support group thing too. I didn't read that like it was a bad thing at all. But for some of you that are going through some stuff, maybe an escape like that, spending more time with your friends and family would be a nice little reprieve from your normal everyday coupled relationship type vibe. And we're going to end here with Cancer. Cancer singles right here. And then Cancer couples. Okay. Discard here. Good to go. All right, so Cancer singles to begin, they want to bring up taking great authority with work. They show a lot of you have done that. They need you to continue to do that. In fact, it's a very interesting thing to be coming up in a love spread is that they're talking about work. It's almost like it's just that needs to be the priority right now. I pay very much attention to what they don't say just as much as what they say. And right here, actually looking ahead, they don't talk about love at all here. So there's other things perhaps that they want you to worry about more or that need to be a priority to you at least these next 10 days, not forever, but just for right now. And maybe I always think about this at a deeper level, like, maybe if you were to go out and meet somebody right now, they just wouldn't be good for you, or, something bad would end up happening, or it just wouldn't work out very good for you. So it's almost like a waste of your time. So they almost want you to, instead of telling you that, they're just telling you to, another way of saying the same thing, basically saying, work on your work right now. You don't need to worry about love right now. These next 10 days, whoever's going to come in, they're crap. We don't need to worry about them. Worry about your work. Take authority over your work. They show a lot of you do a good job of it. So continue to do so. It's going to be a big theme for my Cancers coming up. The next thing we have here is the Magician card inverted. It's basically saying it's not a magical time. It's kind of like what I just said. It's not it. This is not the divine timing. It's almost like kind of broken right now. It's almost like the field is broken, like your potential candidates, not candidates, but suitors or whatever word you want to use. It's just you're playing with a broken deck or a broken game right now. It's just not it. And over here we have, getting over some kind of sickness here. So a lot of this is the timing because you need to get yourself straight too in your own head. You got to get on a better frame of mind so that you're not attached to the past or people or things or whatever it is. Get over this kind of whatever has made you sick about love so that you can move forward in a really good place. But the timing ain't right and you have nothing to do with that. But just keep in mind, we'll see what your next 10 day has when we do this again on the 17th. But for right now, it is not it for my Cancers. Now, as we move into my Cancer couples, quite a switch of information from what I just read, and that goes to show you how different it can be between people in the sign as far as, some things are very congruent and some things are just very different. And in this, for my Cancers in a coupled relationship, they really want you to go after improving right now. This is the time to take action, whether it's projects, working on things to improve the relationship, or, your family members, maybe helping family members out. Some moving, I'm hearing. Also, just helping do some chores or getting some, like hanging some pictures or whatever they need your help with. Family, friends, all that kind of stuff comes up with Cancers in a coupled relationship, taking these steps to help others. Big things there. Next we have the Two of Pentacles. So this is a balancing act that you guys are doing with your relationship. You got your home and relationship on one side and you got something else on the other. It could be work, it could be health related, it could also be financial. and for most of the time it's usually work, but it's pulling energy away from the family, and really you just got to keep it in balance. And a lot of you are doing a really good job of that. That's what they show, but you're going to need to continue to do so. So if this is work related, how it usually applies to most people, work is going to be demanding more of you perhaps, and just make sure you're spending enough time with your family and those who love you. Very important there for my Cancers. Cancers in a coupled relationship. So there is that's going to wrap up those 6 signs there. We have been through all 12 of them in the 2 separate videos. If your sign was not in this video, it's in the other video, so please check that out. It just got so long, I had to make 2 different ones. So it's in the title, and it's also in the chapters if you need to skip ahead to find yours. So that's where we're going to wrap up here. I do thank you for joining me. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to see you again on the 17th, and then after that on the 27th with the same Love Tarot spread. So I'll see you all then. Take care.